Hello everyone, welcome to Crypto Mobile Mining and Trading. I am Dixon, and let me give you a quick real-time update after my tireless research to give you the finest. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. All right, let's get straight to the big news coming out of Texas. In a small, unincorporated community known as Mitchel Bend in Hood County, residents have been locked in a battle with a massive Bitcoin mining facility, and the latest chapter is a real nail-biter. On November 4th, the community held a vote to decide if they should become an official city. Why? To gain the power to regulate the relentless noise coming from the nearby crypto mining site. The results are in, and it's a major setback for the residents. The proposal to incorporate was rejected. Out of 138 ballots cast, only 52 people voted in favor, while 86 voted against it. This means the bid fell short, with only about 38% of voters backing the plan. So the community remains unincorporated, and for now their fight for peace and quiet faces a significant hurdle. So what's all the noise about, literally? The mining site, operated by Mara Holdings, formerly known as Marathon Digital, is a huge operation. We're talking about 60,000 mining machines running day and night. To keep all that hardware from overheating, they use massive cooling fans. Residents describe the sound as a constant, inescapable hum, or even a roar that disrupts their daily lives. Imagine trying to sleep, relax, or just enjoy your home with that sound in the background, 24/7. Under Texas law, there's a critical legal gap. Counties, like Hood County, generally don't have the authority to create their own noise ordinances. That power is reserved for incorporated cities. This is precisely why the residents of Mitchel Bend saw incorporation as their only viable path forward. They wanted to form their own city, covering about 2 square miles with a population of around 600 people, just to have the legal tools to tell the mining company to quiet down. This situation really matters, and it highlights a growing tension we're seeing across the country and around the world. Crypto mining operations are drawn to rural areas for a few key reasons: cheap electricity, available land, and often lighter regulations. But for the local communities, it's not always a win-win. They are often left to deal with the consequences like noise, increased traffic, and strain on local infrastructure and the environment. The vote in Mitchel Bend is a classic example of this industry versus community clash. It's a test case that other communities in similar situations will be watching closely. It shows just how difficult it can be for local residents to gain regulatory control, especially when you're up against a powerful industry and complex state laws. For the people of Mitchel Bend, this isn't just about some background noise. They've reported serious quality of life issues. We're talking about sleepless nights, potential hearing problems, and concerns about their property values dropping. Some residents have said that even after the mining operator took steps to mitigate the noise, like building a taller wall and converting some fans to a quieter liquid cooling system, the problem wasn't solved. The disruption continued. If you have any questions or thoughts on this, please drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this clash between big industry and small communities. And hey, while you're down there, if you're finding this update valuable, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's look at this from both sides. The stakeholders have very different perspectives. A representative from the mining company, Mara, expressed relief at the outcome. They called the incorporation effort a sham and accused the residents of trying to weaponize city status to regulate a lawful business. They see the vote as a victory for their right to operate. On the other hand, a resident named Danny Lakey, who lives just half a mile from the facility, called the result very disappointing. But he's not giving up. He vowed to continue exploring other ways to tackle the noise problem. This shows the determination of the community. They feel their peace and quality of life are on the line, and they are not ready to back down. So what happens next for Mitchel Bend? Since they failed to incorporate, the residents can't just pass a local noise ordinance. They'll have to continue relying on county and state-level governance. This could put more pressure on county officials and even the state legislature to maybe grant counties more regulatory powers in situations like this. The fight is far from over. The community is still pursuing legal action with the help of the environmental law group Earth Justice. They might seek injunctions or other legal claims to force the mining site to reduce its noise, So even though the vote failed, public pressure, ongoing negotiations, and future legal battles could still force changes at the mining facility. This entire episode will likely be a lesson for other rural areas. As more data centers and mining operations expand, local governments will need to be much more careful about permitting, community consultation, and where they allow these industrial sites to be built. They'll need to find a balance between economic development and protecting the quality of life for their residents. To wrap it all up, the defeat of the Mitchel Bend incorporation bid is a tough blow for a small community trying to gain control over its own backyard. It highlights the immense challenges rural areas face when a large industrial neighbor moves in. While this vote closes one door for the residents, the broader conflict over crypto mining's place in our communities is only just heating up, not just in Texas, but everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this real-time update insightful. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to stay informed, and please leave your questions and comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. I am Dixon, and I'll catch you in the next video.